What happens when you cold smoke a beef shoulder spiced up nice and then sear it off in a cast iron skillet? Mix in a little tequila, a little more tequila, and then turn it all into tacos? Let's find out.
All right, guys, we're back at you. This guy is our bottom round roast. He's smoked, cold smoked out on my grill, on my little Weber grill, Weber Q. He smoked actually for about 3.5, 4 hours. I never really got above 125, and for me, I'm not too concerned about that. Plus, I'm getting ready to sear him off. So let's go ahead and start with that now. I want to get a nice crust on this guy before I get him in the oven. Work ended up getting in the way a little bit, so we didn't get him on quite as early. So what we're going to do is going to put a little color on here, a little crust, and try to seal in, sear, put some sear on there, like you would have if it stayed on the smoker for hours on end. I tell you that what we're going to put in here in our cast iron skillet is a little bit of red onion and green bell pepper that's sliced up. Got some regular Coke, some beef stock, some minced garlic, some chopped chipotle peppers, some green chilies. These are medium green chilies, and some honey. And then I mixed up, let's see, I'll put it on this camera here. I mixed up some paprika, some coriander, some cumin, and some oregano. And that's going to go in there with it. Some nice south of the border seasonings. So let's see how we're doing here on the bottom. Yeah, we're looking nice there. So I'm going to go ahead and flip this guy up and sear that other side. We're going to sear all sides today. And then it's going, like I said, in the oven at 275. Let's see what we're looking like. Oh yeah, we're looking nice there. Let's flip him over. There we go. Let's get him on all sides here. Oop. Let our pan be our friend here, the corners. And we'll turn him a little bit so everyone can see. And I just really need to do this bottom half here, standing up. And he'll be going in the, we'll put our fixings in. Get it over here so we can put our fixings in and get him in the oven. All right, so we're browned up on all sides. You can see that. I'm gonna put him on this side that's a little bit lighter and get our stuff in. So again, we gotta have our onions and green peppers. And we're going to go all over with that. I'm going to use our Diet Coke first so I can make sure I don't over. We really only want to get about 2/3 up the sides because these peppers and onions are going to release. We've got the green peppers in here. It's going to release some fluid. So we want to be mindful of how much fluid, how much liquid we're going to put in here. A little bit of beef stock right over the top. Make sure we're keeping that moist. And again, that's right at, it's about 2/3. Half to 2/3 is fine. Let's get our green chilies in here. And again, these are medium green chilies. Going with our wet stuff first, a little bit of minced garlic. Don't be shy with that. You want a lot of flavor in here. I'm sure my dad's rolling over right now. A little bit of ground chipotle or chopped chipotles. Give us a little bit of smoky heat. Smoke being the optimum word right here. Again, this is cumin, coriander, oregano, paprika. And last but not least, a little bit of honey, just to kind of soften up that spice a little bit, not a lot. Going with that Diet Coke, should be a plenty sweet to go with the sauce and the spice. Let's get our lid. Get this guy out of here. And again, 275 in the oven.
I need some more talent juice, so I'm gonna put up with.
I'm with you. Dame, we got a really cool thing today. We're doing something completely different. We're doing tequila. And we're doing Milagro because we've been told that a person in our
Inner circle,
she's the fluffer.
the fluffer.
Like some Milagro. So we thought we just weren't going to go get that tall, skinny Milagro because, you know, fluffer. We're going to get some.
We got the girthy one.
We got the girthy one. So this is single or select barrel reserve reposado.
Okay,
So,
what does Milagro mean?
I don't know. It means
Fluffer?
tequila to me.
That's actually accurate.
It doesn't mean fluffer?
Means miracle, and it is a miracle. We've done. Yeah, I don't. It's a miracle that we're still doing this.
We're going to edit this.
But it's a miracle that over 60 episodes, this is our first one branching out and doing tequila. So this is awesome. This is special. It's very nice of Ken to pick this up because of the fluffer, aka my lovely wife.
We literally got it for the fluffer because she said, I like Milagro. So I was like, well, if she likes Milagro, let's get her something a little special.
Yep.
So this is the reposado, and I am not a tequila guy at all. Vogel likes tequila, but only, like I said, in mass quantities, and she'll usually say Cuervo.
Well, reposado, this stuff is good for sipping. It's the premier brand or the premier level.
I poured that
And
heavy as well.
that is heavy. So it's really good for sipping. Milagro was founded in 1998 by a couple of college guys that wanted to give their own spin on tequila. So what these guys do is they take the I'm going to say this wrong, Tequilano Weber agave from the Jalisco region, and that's where they make it from. So what they do is they age it 2 to 4 months in American oak and 4 to 6 in French oak, and then it's double pot distilled. The first still is just a traditional still, and the second one is a distillation column. And what they do is they essentially polish out the harsh edges of the tequila. And I am doing way too much talking because we want to drink some damn tequila.
The wiki. I can tell you the bottle is solid. The cork, it's got a nice feel to it. It pops in and out.
That's how corks work, man.
Well, I know some of them don't. I mean, we had some, you know, the corks will shrink, they'll slide, and air gets in there, which ruins the taste. So,
The story about why they changed the bottle.
Oh no, we don't need to talk about that.
The talent is up here. There's
we don't
a reason.
need to talk about why they got sued, babe. I think that's.
They got sued?
They were gonna get.
It's a different story. It's a different story.
Vogel went somewhere she shouldn't.
So this stuff is, like I mentioned, it's aged 2 to 4 months American oak, 4 to 6 in the French oak. If you get tequila blanco, it is not aged. So that's why it's clearer. The añejo is usually aged 12 plus months, and so it's going to have a darker color. This is kind of in the middle. It has the honey color.
There's definitely some complexity.
Ooh, yeah.
It doesn't smell like your Red Hat college tequila.
No, the thing is with tequila, it's made for sipping. You go to Mexico, you do tours, it's for sipping. Obviously here you're getting smashed, but I mean, you can smell the agave, obviously you smell pepper, and the thing that's interesting about this is it's aged in the oak barrels, right? So
you get the oak. You get the oak.
You get the oak. You get what else? You've been watching our bourbon reviews. You get the vanilla. You get the caramel. You get a little
lot
bit
of honey.
Yeah, you do get a lot of honey. Butterscotch, citrus. I mean, it's This smells pretty good, man. I think our bourbon is carrying over. I think we're branching out, mi amigo.
Well, it's only 80 proof, and that is, oh my gosh.
It's peppery.
Pepper. That's
Peppery.
what you get. You get pepper, you get some honey.
Yeah, you get more sweetness on the back. It's got, you know, you almost taste like, again, the little bit of vanilla, the caramel, a little bit of cinnamon. Like, it's just got it's nice. I mentioned that
Very
second
peppery.
pot is a distillation column, and it polishes those edges in it. There are no edges to this, Ken.
No,
This
not
is-
at all. I remember, I only remember tequila when it hurt, and it was almost like it was punishment. And this is not that.
The worm, yeah.
The worm, oh my God, the worm. Never ate the worm. I didn't want anything to do with that thing. It was kind of gross, a grub in the bottom of a bottle. That can't be good. So this is really
that's
good.
not good. This is damn good.
This is really good.
That's really sweet of you to pick this up for the fluffer. And you appreciative over there?
Fluffer's ready for this.
We got the
scene to get
shaka.
over
We got the
to,
shaka. So
Well, you know what we're gonna do, Dame? What
are we gonna do?
Let's put it on the rocks.
Oh.
So Dame went and got some. It makes me laugh every time I say it. Ice balls.
Well, I come over here and, you know, Ken pours all this whiskey down my throat, and it's got the ice from the ice maker. No, come on, you gotta have a proper ice ball, man. So Ken was kind enough to get me the poppy bottle, which I haven't popped, but next time you come over, Ken will pop it open by the pool. And yeah, so I return the favor, man.
That's
So
what I do. I have no idea. Any idea how to get these out?
probably should have prepped this before.
No, I was afraid they were
We're
gonna
gonna do a
melt.
time lapse on this one.
All right, let's go with that.
I think Milagros guys, I think they did a good thing here.
They got the gentleman's cubes.
All right, we need to give, like I mentioned in the one of the most recent episodes, the last one. This is good for dipping your finger in it and putting it in your kid's mouth so it calms them down, so they quiet, you know, on the set back there.
All right, let's give it a try.
All right, salud.
Cheers.
I mean, it smells.
It smells pretty much the same.
It softens it up a little bit.
Yeah, it takes that peppery edge off.
So you notice a lot of times if you watched our previous reviews with the bourbon, sometimes you get a bourbon with the ice. What it does is it
Flattens it out.
Pretty sure Jen walked right in front of the camera there. Yeah, it makes it. It makes it worse. Like, it brings out the ethanol and it takes out all the other complexities. This one is the opposite. It softened it. So I'm just gonna down this on camera because I can't deal with this anymore.
It made it a little. I would say it made it a little edgier.
You-
You get a little. You
the
get a little-
taste is edgier.
Yeah.
The smell is not as edgy. It's very weird. Like, I almost honestly cannot smell this right now in the glass.
Yeah. But the taste is very edgy.
Yeah, agreed.
Very, very peppery. More like what you would think tequila.
It's not good. I don't like it on the rocks.
I don't either.
I mean, it'd be good in a marg, but neat
Yeah.
is definitely the way to go with this one.
Yeah,
for sure.
I was thinking that this might be really good on the rocks. It's very edgy.
Yeah, I mean, it's not.
There's some elbows in here.
Yeah. I mean, if you needed to drink it and it was hot out, I mean, maybe, but I'd stick with it neat. This stuff's awesome. A lot of complexity when it's neat. The different layers, the vanilla, oak, the honey,
Yeah.
a little bit of citrus, a
It
little
tastes
bit of
tastes
pepper.
like what you remember tequila tasting like. The water, the ice.
No, nobody remembers the tequila they drink.
They do. They remember
It's-
the first one, and then the rest of them, they're just done. But that's, to me, is like, this is good. This tastes like
Really good.
Tastes like tequila.
Yeah, really good. So,
Yeah.
Ken,
the
I think.
complexity is gone. Yeah.
Yeah. So, what do you think, man? What's your final
I'm
verdict?
gonna go with you. I like it. Neat. This needs you know what? Shoot. Hang on. Let's do this.
You know what we should do is we should get the fluffer up here for a tasting.
That's what we should do. Try it now. A little squeeze.
Did you wash your hands?
Yeah, at some point.
All right, smells good.
Yeah, nah, it didn't help.
It didn't.
Didn't do anything.
A noble effort, sir.
Yeah, I tried.
Noble effort, but
yeah, I'm gonna give that ice thumbs down. Neat thumbs up.
thumbs up. Agreed. Agreed. So there you have it.
All right, Dame. So this is our taco. So we jazzed it up a little bit. We did a bottom round roast because that was what was on sale. Seasoned it with a bunch of meat church seasoning, and then cold smoked it for about 4 hours, and then threw it in, browned it in the cast iron skillet, and then braised it with stock and Coke, the leftover Spanish Coke that was still in there, a bunch of spices, onions, peppers, and this is what we got.
Sounds pretty complex though. Is it easy or not?
It was super easy. The cold smoking was super fantastic and super easy because you're in that chamber. You know, you got that little tube with the smoking chips in it. And fortunately today it was a nice cool day in the morning. You don't want to do it when it's super hot. The grill never got above 100, 125, and it was a big chunk of meat. If it was salmon, I would have been worried. But with that big chunk of meat, not a problem. So let's get after it.
All right, man. Nice job on this, Ken.
What do we got? Oh, wait a minute. You know, I don't even think I have my sound. Yeah, I do have
Maybe.
the sounder. So we've got
Too much tequila.
too much tequila. We've got feta, Marie's, kind of like last week, feta, Marie's, lettuce, cabbage.
Some hot sauce. We have
Hot
a couple
sauce.
different hot sauces.
From the hot sauce episode. So we went with a little hot. I went with a little hotter one today.
I went with the Smack Daddies, I think.
Yeah, smack that. So
So-
let's get after it.
All right.
It's not a taco if it doesn't make a mess.
Tequila and tacos, man. I like it. Yeah, Jesus, it's like, I feel like I'm in front row of a Gallagher show here. I should have wore my rain jacket. Jesus.
Oh, what you bite? You're dripping all over.
Yeah, but I didn't splash it all over you. Oh, that's good. You are instantly forgiven. Man,
I
okay.
use the alder and the apple chips, and it's got a little bit of
some
spice.
heat.
Got some
heat.
spice.
Yeah.
Man, that's good.
That's awesome.
We're not supposed to do one more bite. I'm going one more bite.
Yeah.
Now you can do your the
Oh, now I can?
yeah.
Ken didn't tell me beforehand how this was gonna go, so I looked like an ass doing it earlier. So anyways, Milagro Reposado, fantastic. 2 thumbs up, neat, unbelievable. This, unbelievable.
All right, Dame. So we had our reposado and we had our tacos. You went overboard on the hot sauce again.
Yes, I did.
So now it's time for a little after dinner tequila.
An aperitif,
An aperitif.
if you will.
Aperitif. So we're going to use the, say it?
Cenote,
Cenote, not C-note.
not C-note.
It should be C-note. And,
Yeah, so Ken's gonna pour it. So what a cenote is, it is a,
oh my gosh, you can just smell it coming right out of the bottle.
ooh, it smells good.
Yeah.
So cenote is, Allie's back there with Pikachu, my kid's Pikachu. So it's an underwater network, it's an underwater, I can't,
Holy cow, it smells good.
it's a natural swimming hole, okay? So in the Yucatan Peninsula, they have underwater, this is ridiculous. I've got too much distractions back there. So the cenotes are formed by when limestone bedrock collapse and it forms these natural swimming holes and the water filters up through there and it's naturally filtered. So they get this fresh water, this fantastic water that comes from the Jalisco area. It actually comes, the distillery is at the base of the Jalisco volcano. And like I said, it's naturally filtered. It's double pot distilled. The first distillation is with a copper still, and the second one is with a stainless still. And what that does, and then after that, I apologize, I forgot this part. It is aged for 1 to 3 years in an oak barrel, and that's going to impart some color. It's going to impart some flavor. So in the last episode, I said reposado. Incorrectly said reposado was the best for sipping. Añejo is premium for sipping. Reposado means rested in Spanish, and Añejo means old. So this is aged 1 to 3 years, while the Reposado is aged, anywhere from 12 to 14 months. So you notice a darker color than...
Someone wants to know.
Someone wants to know more. Notice if you watched our last review on the Milagro, it has a more honey flavor or color. This has a more, it's a darker, more amber color.
I am loving the color on this, and as soon as we crack the cork, you got a whiff right away, which is why I'm sure Ed is calling.
Yeah, he's probably calling and wondering why people are stealing his cable again.
Yeah. So this is, man.
It smells good.
Totally. This actually smells to me like bourbon.
I literally was about to say that. It has the caramel. Again, it's been aged 1 to 3 years.
Still 80 proof, which is, which I think is what most tequilas are. They're around 80, 85 proof. But this smells like bourbon.
It really does. Maybe we do a blind taste test and put some bourbons and put this one next to it. I mean, this really, the caramel, the vanilla, like a little bit of mint, like a little bit of butterscotch, like this. If you put this in front of me, and again, I've had some tequila tonight. It smells a lot like bourbon.
Yeah, the taste, you get the tequila taste on it, but it's not.
Oh wow!
It's not. Man, this is good. This is buttery.
It's goodness. It's
there's
buttery goodness. It is. The last one, Milagro, was really good. This one, I think the edges are even more polished than Milagro.
There's no edges on that.
Exactly.
And it's got some legs on it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not going to come across, but there's some legs. To me, it's just straight butter. I mean, it's not even butterscotch. It's butter. It's really, really good.
Cago en la puta madre. We could put some air in this one. It means it's really
this
really
is good. There's not a single elbow on this at all.
I mean, you get it's just a velvety mouthfeel.
But it still tastes like tequila.
Oh, absolutely. It's viscous. It's good. It's got little honey. Man. It's got some notes in it, man. I'm trying to figure out.
Let's do it over our gentleman's.
I thought we were gonna. I put the ice away. I was supposed to bring it out.
Oh no, I put it away so it wouldn't melt.
Yeah, this is great. This is, two good offerings. I'm really glad that you guys are joining us. We've had our bourbon journey, which we're going to continue, and now we are branching off into tequila. And honestly, I think a lot of this was pushed by the fluffer. My wife loves tequila. We love skinny margs by the pool. In our Speedos, and what did I say that out loud?
It's already done now.
Oh man, you can't edit that out, huh?
All right.
But all right, let's see what we got.
I love the bottle. I mean, it's
What's the price point on this one, Ken?
This was 60.
Yeah.
50 is between 50 and 60, somewhere in 55. 55. It wasn't the one I wanted, but I'm glad we got it.
Yeah.
So
again, like Milagro, I feel like this softens out the nose. What does it do to the palate, Ken?
About what you think. It starts making it taste like tequila.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you get that peppery tequila note. If you like that, I mean, there's a lot of folks that like that. So, it's only 80 proof, but I mean, you really get a lot of pepper, that agave, that really, it's giving me a little bit of hiccups.
I don't feel like the ice, it doesn't make it doesn't make it as rough as the Milagro. I felt the Milagro was.
It keeps its color. I will tell you, it does keep the Milagro. It washed it out.
It washed it out, and it wasn't as enjoyable, the Milagro with ice. This one, if I had to, I could do it in ice. I mean, I actually poured the Milagro in my margarita, so.
I would agree, but you really start tasting the peppery agave tequila, and I think a lot of people like that. I'm not sure that I'm there yet, but I can tell you this neat.
Fantastic.
I'm down with all day long. I'm down with all day long. If you just gave me that as a sipper with even, I would think even with a steak, because of the buttery nature of it, a nice sizzled steak, spicy tacos we had.
Those things were great.
It would settle that spice down. This is really
This is good. This is good. The mines used to say the cenotes were the eyes, or what is it, the mirrors? I think the windows to the underworld. And I think if we get to the bottom of this tonight, I think we'll be feeling like we're in the underworld.
I'm not planning on getting to the bottom of that tonight. I got things to do tomorrow.
Yeah,
but
nothing's that important.
But as is the case for most things, neat is, I think, the way to go on this. Just don't go crazy. If for some reason you wanted to shoot it, it would be painless. I mean,
yeah.
you would,
until the next day.
I think you'd have a problem pretty quick just because of the thickness and the. I mean, it is not light at all. This has got some substance to it. So yeah, I would say this is a thumbs up.
Oh, absolutely. 2 thumbs up. This is great. We're going to keep drinking it. We've got some Live on Patrol to watch. My wife has had some margaritas. She is dancing back there. That is our cue. It Sticks is about to go on. So so I think 2 thumbs up. Thanks for watching. Check us out on social media, Facebook, Instagram, at Beachside Bros Jacks. Like, subscribe, ring the bell, and cheers. Thanks, guys, for watching.
I think I'm going to go with this guy.
I'm going to go with both of them. Salud.
Salud.